Real Madrid are a really weird team. They always find a way to progress in the Champions League. It's like it's their tournament, because even in that second, they were level best to create the chances, but they just couldn't get over the line. And Madrid just kept hold of the scoreline. And in the final end of in the end, you could even see in the stats of the game, they had their shot on target in the 12th minute. Till the end, they never had a real good
They got
chance.
one corner?
Yeah, one corner.
Yeah, one corner.
In the 78th minute, if I'm not wrong. You see, they just have a way of coming up with results in this competition. And for them, you'd have to give props to them, because it's not an easy thing to defend for 90 minutes, for 2 hours, to defend against such a team that creates so many chances. You have to give props to them. And losing to a team like Madrid, for me, I'd say we are right there.
You're happy with it?
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Interesting. But yeah, in the Champions League, it's all about being street smart. And that's what guys were talking about when Arsenal lost to Porto. I mean, you need to be very wise to know how to attack, when to attack, and how to defend. And of course, for sure, defending. The top teams do know how to defend. We talk about Burnley putting a low block. Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, those guys know how to defend. You will hardly get a chance quite easily in the Champions League. It's a different ball game. And when they get the ball, they know how to attack.
But here's the thing. City had chances.
Yeah, City had chances.
City had chances.
How many shots were they?
I'll read for you. 34 goal attempts to 8. 11 shots on goal to 3. Shots off goal were 11 to 4. Blocked shots were 12 to 1. Corner kicks were 18 to 1. Goalkeeper saves were 2 to 10.
And you can see there for blocks. How many blocks? 12. They know how to defend. They know how to defend.
Like City had chances. City had, especially the KDB one.
Yeah.
Where the ball comes like this and he tries to side foot, but then
Yeah.
it hit his ankle, I think, higher up or something. You have to give credit to Madrid. Yes, they defended. But I've also found incredibly wasteful. But I liked the relentless of that game. That game was you can't get your eyes off it. It was just pressure upon pressure. It was City really meant business. Like, they kept pushing and and Madrid just kept repelling. It was such a good game. It was like almost like a boxer's fight. Yeah. I just thought it was fantastic. It was a brilliant game to watch. I enjoyed it. KDB looked like he meant business. He was kicking people over. He was tackling everyone. And it seems like they are starting to figure out how to play him and Foden together.
Yeah.
He's playing deeper.
He's playing deeper even yesterday.
It was a very, very good game.
I thought that was the only problem for me. I thought he would have maybe brought on Foden in the second half of the game, because they haven't been playing well when they start.
But he's your best player this season in the midfield.
Man, this is the biggest game you're going to have this season.
He is the best player, yes, but you also have to understand KDB and Foden haven't been playing well when they
but so who do you can't drop your best guy, your most informed guy, but you also can't drop the best player in the team.
Yeah.
So you
bring him on in the second half.
No,
because even in the first half, you saw that Foden was he was not in the game. In the second half of the match, that's where you saw him being involved, because Bernardo Silva was playing on the wing, then Foden was coming into the middle of the park. That's why I'm saying that if maybe Pep would have maybe integrated Foden in the second half of the game, that's why maybe he would have had a better impact in that UCL quarter-final.
Maybe it would have been different. Maybe you guys would have been trailing at that time.
They highlight for me it was the intensity.
No.
Man, that game was intense.
Yeah.
City kept coming. Like
Walker was
City,
there.
they were relentless, and they weren't as the way they passed 1,000 passes. No, they were coming all the and just Madrid. Rudiger played like prime John Terry.
He was on top of
like he cleared everything. He put his body on the line.
That's one heck of a comparison there, man.
No, he did. No, he was fantastic. Like Rudiger, the way you watch and you're like.
Had nothing on him.
Then but
you see, for Haaland, it's easy to do. You see, and that's what I was saying. The other things, the thing with Haaland in the big games, and I highlighted it last week. I said, look at the big games. Because he doesn't affect games in the other ways when the ball is not coming to him as easy. So all you have to do is make sure your block is blocking Foden and Grealish and KDB. That's where your main job is. Once you do that, then it's easier to contain him. But I thought Rudiger had a
Yeah.
fantastic game where he threw his body on the line from minute 1 to last.
Yeah, it's what Eddie was saying, that for a top club in European football to defend like they did, because it's just like they were so humble. Okay, we are going to defend and see what is going to happen.
But also they've done that a lot to City. Even the other game, the one where they scored in the 90 and the 90 plus
Rodrigo,
something.
Yeah,
they
they
did
did
the
yes, they understand.
Do you think
that's what
going
it's
forward you
about.
need a defender like Rudiger, like Ramos? When
Yes.
going gets tough, you just
always.
have to.
Yes, always.
It's not about playing pretty. It's about
No,
just
always.
getting
The
Getting
guy who
job done.
puts his body on the line for you.
Yes.
It's Rudiger, it's Sergio Ramos, it's what Gabriel tries to do. Or
Cavallo,
does it, by the
you
way.
remember him?
Yeah. No, Cavallo used to be the neat one. Cavallo was the neat one. Take the ball, long passes. JT, put your body on the line. Yeah.
Yeah, but if need be,
Yes. You need it. I thought.
Vidic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Vidic was the best at that.
Yeah, it's the same lesson
Yeah,
for everyone
Coutinho,
about Real Madrid in the
You
Champions
need
League.
that.
But I
You
also
need to
thought
take your chances.
the sub for Ancelotti, for Modric in both in both fixtures, I think was the difference as well.
The first leg, yes. Second
Second
one, not
was
too
bit-
much.
It was a bit odd.
Yeah,
The second leg was kind of lost.
Second leg,
I
not too
saw
much.
the sub. I was like, "Are you gonna remove Cruz? Then put
No, the first leg when he came on,
Yeah,
It
but
was the
second-
difference.
Yeah.
yes,
the
this
counter-attack.
one, this one, they just you guys 34 got times on goal. There was no room to control anything. It was just Madrid hanging on for dear life
Yeah.
and waiting for penalties. And then it was very interesting to hear what your goalkeeper said, that they had decided we will gamble on one guy
one.
where
Yeah.
I shall not move.
Yeah,
yes.
Capo, Kangum.
Just stand. He will try and chip through the middle, and it was the right
Yeah.
gamble. I
Yeah.
think that's just preparation
It is.
and attention to detail.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
you're
I think-
preparing Paka the penalties. You know.
It was-
Yeah,
Because
waiting for everything.
I'm guessing when you're going to a match, you're going to win it.
Yeah.
But now we are even studying the penalty takers, and we know this is the guy who is going to lose this tie for them. I mean,
But
it
if you think
shows the
about
details
it,
that guys
in the last 4 years,
go to.
teams that have had the best defenses are the ones that most of the times progressed into the deeper stages of the tournament. Look at City in the last season.
And even Inter.
Their defenders won. I think the defenders of City won City the UCL this season. The defenders for Real Madrid, Rudiger especially, I think he won them this quarter final. The previous season for Chelsea, and the other one for Madrid and Liverpool as well.
And the man at fullback right, who played fullback right?
Carvajal.
Yeah.
Hey, that
Yeah,
guy,
man.
He's always ready.
Doku,
He's always there.
Grealish.
He
Doku
has
and
always been
Grealish
there.
gave him a heck of a run.
He hang on.
I love him a lot.
Even the halftime of the extra time, the guy was just down.
Yeah.
He couldn't feel his leg.
Yeah.
He hang on. I liked it. And you're right. Madrid were like, roll your sleeves, let's
Tuone
defend.
kazi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tuone job
Dirty
sasa.
game. And that's a huge credit to Carlo Ancelotti, because it shouldn't be those guys that okay, Kepa should be starting, but it's Lunin who's convinced.
Yeah, but maybe it also explains why you have to defend. If all those guys are not there, you might
Yeah.
as well defend.
Yeah.
You can't do it. And I've said this over and over again. This Madrid team, don't enjoy watching it. It doesn't play like a Madrid team should. At least the Madrid team I grew up on.
Yeah.
Because I grew up with Raul and Morientes
That's
and
how- yeah,
Redondo and Guti, and it was beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
It doesn't, but it's bloody effective.
Getting the job done.
It is so
The
effective.
machine gets the job done.
It gets the job done.
Yeah.
And maybe you should just mention so that people don't think I'm running away from it.
Oh.
The Arsenal Bayern Munich. I think it boiled down to I felt it was just a bit of experience. Like Bayern just seemed, and you remember I quoted a journalist who said Bayern roused themselves for the Champions League. It's one of those things where they feel like we need to win this one, because I didn't think there was so much in the game.
Hardly.
No.
They had more chances than us for sure, but I just think they knew how to get their way through Arsenal's defense, because they did several times.
They did several times.
And kudos to them. It also showed me that the class in the Champions League is absolutely way higher than what we see in the league. Top class. Miss passes, they are hardly there. The control top notch. The dribbling is just insane. We were talking about Bayern being the worst Bayern side in maybe in the
In a
last 10
decade.
years.
Yeah.
But this Bayern side was playing some beautiful football.
Yeah.
And when they needed to defend, they defended well.
The second half especially, they just nullified everything. I was
Completely.
looking at us, and there
Completely.
seemed to be
But
no
it also-
idea by
but-
this Arsenal
But
team. in the
also,
second half.
I fault Mikel Arteta. Just have some courage. Arsenal didn't play with courage.
You know, that courage thing you're saying is very interesting, because I found a clip of Arsene Wenger this past week, and he said exactly what I said versus City.
What?
And
I
you're
found
hit
a
with
clip.
stones.
He spoke about it. Exact same. Okay, not exact. Of course, he's got better English, but he said something very similar to that. He said you have to have the courage to finish off someone completely.
Yeah.
Get them completely out of it. In fact, I should play it at some point.
I actually think we lost the game in the first leg. That Ben White chance. Score that, we're not having that conversation, by the way.
I almost feel like Arsenal should come out and play the way they play all the time,
And you keep on saying that, eh?
rather than try
the
to
initiative.
adapt.
Don't adapt too much sometimes.
Just play.
They
Let's
just
see what's gonna
respected them a
happen.
lot.
Yeah.
Respected Bayern playing at home.
They respected the competition too much.
And as
Yes,
we
yes.
finish this one, because we have to say this, which is the one I haven't spoken about.
Dortmund.
Dortmund. There's the other, which is they were fought.
PSG.
Okay, the PSG one. That one I don't think there's
That was
anything to
messed
say.
up,
I think the coach is a lot to blame,
Yeah.
and of course Araujo was not thinking.
That was a bad
Was a stupid move by him. I liked the interview by Gundo, and I hope you guys saw it.
Yeah, we
where Gundo went, he said, "You have to think, man."
It was just like a repeat of what he said last season in the La Liga. Oh, no, this season earlier in the
Yes.
the La Liga game against Real Madrid.
Like,
He was
guys-
so mad. He didn't see guys reacting to the loss in the dressing room. He was
Yeah.
like, why are you not angry?
It was, but I thought, and again, I'll quote Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry said, the problem is not the red card, is that Barca looked scared after the red
After
card.
that, yeah.
Like of course, it doesn't help when you lose your best defender, maybe
Yeah.
your
Yes.
best defender,
Yeah,
maybe.
he is.
Or
Appealing.
you are Rudiger.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he's there, Rudiger. I like Kubasi though.
Yeah, Kubasi is growing.
Beautiful.
Growing.
He's a
Yes.
good player to watch. He's like a young Saliba. Like sees everything that. But that we can leave it. The Dortmund one. Hey, you Atletico.
I enjoyed it.
They can't do that now. What happened to Diego Simeone?
That's
What happened
that's
to
how
the
they've been,
basics?
like
The
in the
yellow
last
wall.
2 seasons.
Yeah, I
But
know,
what happened to
Bana,
the
but
basics?
come on.
This is Atletico.
Hey, come on, shift. But then when I saw Aspi was in the lineup, I was like, wait,
Yeah,
Dave
I
still
thought you
plays.
calculated the age of.
No, I
the
didn't.
defender.
I just looked at him. I was like, wait, Dave still plays.
To be honest, when I was making the prediction last time, and I said that Dortmund learned some lessons from the first leg,
Yeah.
it was just how leggy the Atletico Madrid defenders were in the second half of that game. And PSG, not PSG, but Dortmund in the first half, you saw as if they were scared. But then the second half, they realized that actually this defense isn't that good, and you're going to attack it. And I thought that was the difference in this one, that you had good attack from Dortmund, including even Ian Madsen, who's doing so well on loan, and an Atletico Madrid defense that isn't
But
good.
you know Sammy?
yes.
I'd give kudos to Adeyemi, Brandt, and Fulkrug. And Sabitzer as
Sabitzer
well.
too.
The confident players. I thought from the second half of the first fixture, I think it gave them a momentum to go into the second, especially given the fact that they were going to play at home. You know, the yellow wall will not have mercy on you. And from what we saw, from how I saw this game, I thought Dortmund gave them 2 chances to come back into the
Yes.
game, but just Atletico couldn't find goals to equalize.
And that's the thing. That's where the game was lost. If Atletico scored those 2 chances, the game is over. They just put a low block and you're not passing.
But the reaction
But
as well
they gave them that confidence, because Dortmund's confidence kept on growing in the game.
yeah.
It also says a lot about the quality of the ties. Bayern, Arsenal, good level. City, Real Madrid,
Optimum.
top level. Barcelona, PSG was on a very good level until the red card and whatever.
Yeah.
This one was probably the worst tie. And I
It
say
was
that
entertaining.
That's to everyone.
yeah, it was actually the worst tie. And it's because I know I shouldn't judge a player by where he plays, but come on. You said who? The player from my team? Ian Madsen.
Ian Madsen.
How does a player come from Burnley to be keepers on board
Starter.
Dortmund?
Yeah.
Wacheni bwana. No. It was
Took the place for Raf Guerrero. who left for
Yeah, I
Bayern.
know, but still. In fact, I want to see what position Dortmund are in the standings because I
Fifth-
cannot remember.
fifth in the Bundesliga.
Exactly. There's no way a team that's fifth in the Bundesliga should be doing that. And what position are Atletico?
They are third, I
The
guess.
third.
Third or fourth.
Should be.
That
No,
was
it's
Girona,
Real Madrid, Barca, then
yeah, they are fourth.